Hi everyone, Roger here. Welcome back to the channel. So today I have another video about some RGB lights. These are triangles and they're from Cololight. So I have a pack of 6 and also like an extension pack which contains 3 more, so 9 in total. First things first, I was sent these by Cololight for the purpose of this review, so a very big thanks to those guys. But everything I say in this video is my own opinion, and they haven't had chance to see this video before I publish it. However, they did send the product to me for my opinion. So one thing I'll quickly talk about right at the very beginning is integration. Now these Cololight Triangles will work with Amazon Alexa, also the Google Assistant. There's integration there for Stream Deck as well, so that's quite cool. Perhaps if you're a streamer, that's going to work out nicely. But also, these lights will work with Lumia Stream as well. So if you're buying them with the intention of using them, in live streams and stuff like that, then this is quite a good option. It's going to look really good wherever you put it, I think. Now, you probably can see on the wall just behind me there, that's where they are in the studio here. We're going to have a closer look at those in a second. But yeah, it's good to know that you've got integration there with Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, your Stream Deck, and also Lumia Stream as well. So when you open this up, what you'll actually find is all of the triangle panels themselves, the RGB panels, and they are very easy to slot together using these small connectors. Looks a little bit like a SIM card, that kind of thing. So that will go in between each panel. That kind of links the panels together, so that's very good. You also have one section here which has some buttons on it. That will clip on or slot into an available space at the end somewhere, wherever you decide to put that. But it's really easy. Everything just slots together super easy. You also have in the box a 3.5mm audio jack cable. Now what you can do with this is you can have the lights react to music or to sound, and to make it a little bit more reliable, this is amazing because you can actually have a cable that goes from your audio source directly into this, so they're going to change in time with whatever you're listening to. So let's just say, for an example, that's music, then obviously these lights will react to the music without any delay, and also it can hear the music perfectly well because it's connected with a cable. So I really do like that. I think that's really good. So anyway, what I did was I arranged these triangles into various different shapes on the desk first to try and find what I wanted to do with this. At first I was going to have some kind of funky shape made out of the triangles, but in the end, well, because of the wall that I decided to put this on, yeah, I kind of decided that just a nice straight line would do the trick for me. But of course, it's going to be different for everybody. It just depends on what available space you have, and where you plan to put it. Now you do get these sticky pads included, which you can fix to the back of each triangle. The only thing I'll say is that when you actually put these triangles on the wall, you do need to be very careful to make sure that it's straight and that you put it where you want it to go, because once they're on the wall, they're going to be quite difficult to get back off. I mean, if you really want to take them off and they stay off, that's fine. But, it's not going to be easy to move them around once you've stuck it down. So you just want to be careful where you position them and where you put them. But yeah, you just literally work your way down each triangle, making sure that they are secure on the wall. It really doesn't take much time at all. And then, job done, you're done. And I think they look really good. Now, one piece of advice maybe is that I would suggest turning these on, obviously connect them all up, but turn them on before you stick them on the wall. You want to make sure that each panel is working and everything is working fine, because once they're on the wall, as I said, they're not that easy to take off. But as long as everything is connected, you can just put them on the desk or on the table, and you can check to make sure everything is working. These are really easy to set up with the Cololight app as well, and there are lots of different preset effects that you can go through and choose from, and you can also kind of make your own. There's a DIY section as well, which is really cool. So all of that's very easy to do. And once they're up on the wall as well, just using the app is the easiest way I found to control the lights. But as we said, it is possible to control the lights using Stream Deck and also Lumia Stream as well, which is good if you are streaming, if you're on Twitch or you're on YouTube and you're live streaming, that kind of thing, or streaming anywhere, to be honest. You know, they're cool lights to have in the background. They just brighten everything up, and they're easy to change as well. Now, a few questions that people have asked me about these lights already is how much power do they use? Well, as far as I'm aware, each triangle uses 2 watts of power, so not that much, to be honest. But of course, the more you add, the more power it's going to need, or the more power it's going to draw. So that's one thing to bear in mind. And then something else that people have asked me about is, do they flicker on camera? So if you're filming stuff like this, as we're filming now, do these lights flicker on camera? And you can probably see, again, behind me, you can see they're slightly out of focus because I'm in focus, but you can see the lights, they don't flicker. So that's really good. So when it comes to pros and cons, there really isn't that much negative that I can say, I don't think, about the Cololight Triangles. I think they're very, very good. The biggest negative for me is the way that they connect to the wall using the included sticky pads, because once they're on, you really can't move them. And of course, when you decide to, or if you decide to take them back off of the wall, I'm sure it's going to leave some mess with those sticky pads. That's the biggest negative. Overall, I think the lights look good. There's many different ways you could arrange them. They come as a pack of 6, but then you've got the option to buy an extension pack of 3. I'm guessing there probably is a limit eventually to how many you could add, but I'm sure you could add quite a lot of those 3 packs to this and make it quite long. There must be a limit, but I'm just not sure what it is at the moment. But yeah, that's it. They're the Cololight Triangles. One of many products that Cololight now have. And I think it's really nice to see more choices in terms of, you know, RGB that can go on the wall. You can make like a display piece out of this, or you can use it just to brighten a dark area up, perhaps, something like that. But it's really nice to see more and more companies making these RGB products, and I think these are absolutely great. If you're looking obviously at Cololight, and if you're looking at Nanoleaf, maybe you're looking at Govee products as well, another thing to take into account, of course, is the price. And some of them can be very expensive, but the Cololight Triangles are very reasonably priced, and if you want to go and have, I mean, there are offers on them sometimes, so it's worth keeping an eye on them, especially in places like Amazon. But if you're interested in having a look at how much do these lights cost, there's a link in the description below. I would suggest, you know, watching these items, maybe add them to your wish list, keep an eye on them, and of course then that way you're going to see when they're on offer. Maybe you could buy them and save some money. One thing I didn't say is that the lights, the light panels are reduced down to like 10% at the moment in terms of brightness, so that they're not too bright for the camera, but in person they are very, very bright. So yeah, very impressed with them. And that's it. As I said, there's a link in the description below if you'd like to know more about these awesome RGB triangles. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already as well, please consider doing so. I do have plans to bring more videos about stuff like this that may be good for streaming setups as well. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.